Yeah, your mouth in my head.
Smelling tilly.
You smelling tilly?
Smelling tilly.
Y'all get what y'all want out there. You stupid ass.
Yeah, it's a big fucking
Come down and let me arm like if I was a fucking child. You got to talk to them little stinking shirt waist back up and talk. So you can't tell me what go down in no boss. You can't tell me what go down in no fucking boss.
I don't tell you go down.
That's why mine go down is gone. You should have pushed me down.
People them jackass. I still feel the people in the boss. I some bad mind fucking.
You more fucking bad. My car you bad. My for me money and then treat me how you fucking want. Care you scum.
Care you scum too.
That fucking bug about the auntie, man. That's why you pack up the bus for rub up on them fucking little boy. You see how much of them you pack up in a one time? You little stinking bug about the ass.
You make sure your son for be bug up.
You can't bug nobody, you fucking me. But you even more bug, you scum. Wow, you fucking cross. You fucking auntie, man.
8 speed bump, you can go.
8 speed bump?
8 speed bump.
You must don't get for 20 already, scum. That's why you put 8 back. You don't get 20 already, scum bumps. You get bumps all over. All your fucking is.
How to respect it? You there?
Fucking.
Well, yes, Lord. Look, Donald Trump on Vicention Road, where the roundabout is, and I still wondering where me 100,000 there. I can't stop Guyanese, but I can't stop Guyanese at all.
Me not see money circulating in me hands. Work for the fucking money, no man. Oh,
you know, it's tiring for Guyanese to attack fellow Guyanese when they say these things. That when they complain about us being an oil-rich nation and they're not benefiting. And I think I'm one of those Guyanese. And I'll tell you why. First of all, let's start with cost of living. The cost of living in Guyana is so expensive. I mean, for basic grocery items. I know in the entire world, and when you look at it, cost of living has increased since COVID, but in Guyana nothing drops. Cost, the food items keep going up all the time, the costs for them. Like in 2 years the cost for certain stuff has tripled or doubled. I mean, over the past 5 years after COVID, like let's look at cooking oil, it has tripled or more. So yes, things are going up and there's no sense of price control. Nothing is done to say that, okay, prices need to remain at this certain level. Now, the second thing, let's look at the basic necessities that you need. Electricity and water. Let's look at those two, right? You know how expensive electricity is? The average light bill coming like 30 grand now. I mean, it's very expensive. Now, water. We're the land of many waters. I mean, you're projecting this image that we're the fastest growing economy, that we're oil rich, there are certain advancements. Let's look at water, people. You know, I live in Puerto Rico, and for the past 5 years the water have been rusty and stink. I mean, if you're in a black tank and you're catching water, like you goose cook. I mean, those are basic stuff. Now it's getting better, but it took us so long to get here. Yes, I agree that the government has been making roundabout and making a lot of roads and open up the place and the house lots, and that's great. We appreciate that, but let's look at some of the basic stuff. Food items, electricity, water. And now you're saying that people are not working. Yes, we're working. Let's say the average Guyanese getting, like, let's move away from this 80, 100,000. Let's say 200,000. Let's look at the third factor, real estate. You know, with all these developments, how expensive places are getting to rent. I mean, everybody have to travel to Georgetown to work. So prime real estate is in Georgetown. You getting an apartment for like maybe 80K, and that's unfurnished. I mean, all the way to, you gotta pay like 120. You gotta pay so much. Real estate, it's very expensive for person who have to rent. There's not sufficient development in some of the regions, and they're not paying that well for persons to be there. I know. I mean, you check it. You gotta pay rent. Groceries are already expensive. Light bill already expensive. You gotta pay your water bills. It's very expensive. It's not that people aren't working and taking advantage of these opportunities. The basic stuff or essential stuff are not being addressed. It's like you're polishing it. You're polishing it on the outside, but there are cracks on the inside that's causing much seepage. And that's honestly my opinion. And I mean, you're saying that certain job opportunities are being opened. You know how hard it is to get a good job in Guyana. And then nepotism, people have connections and stuff like that. People have links. You got bribe people. You can't go through the system to get something fair and square in Guyana. You literally have to have connections. You literally have to bribe somebody. And the bribe sometimes is not even like, it's just to push the stuff through the system. That's how ridiculous it is. I mean, I don't expect everybody to agree or disagree. I agree that the government have done a lot, but there's still a long way to go. And with the picture that they're painting, it's not the matching. I would expect then all the fancy roads and the roundabouts, before all of that, for us to have cheaper electricity, better water, and lower cost of living. That's just me. That's just my tree. That's just my tree. Because let's see, you can't really control the real estate aspect. I mean, go apply for a house lot and build a house and what's not. Let's offer commercial loans and what's not. Yeah, we got address that. But those are my tree. And I agree that the government has done a lot of good. I mean, especially the university offering it free from now on. That's really good, but we still got some stuff to do, man.